The rain had been falling for what felt like forever. Soft drops tracing quiet paths across the window, blurring the city lights into gentle rivers of gold. The room was warm, a single lamp glowing beside shelves filled with books. An old stereo rested quietly, waiting for another song. A cup of coffee steams slowly, its warmth filling the silence with something familiar, something comforting outside. The world belonged to the rain inside. It belonged to memories. I pressed play and an old love song floated through the room. The first notes, soft as whispers, the kind that never asked to be remembered, yet somehow always are. There was a time when rainy nights made me lonely. Every drop against the glass sounded like another goodbye. Every melody opened another unfinished chapter. But years have changed the way I listen. The rain no longer feels empty. It feels like an old friend stopping by to remind me, not of what I lost, but of everything I was lucky enough to experience. The city outside continued shining. Even beneath the storm, cars moved slowly. Street lights reflected across wet roads like scattered memories, refusing to disappear. I closed my eyes, listening to the music, listening to the rain, and realized some nights aren't meant to make us sad. Some nights simply remind us how beautiful it is to have loved at all. The chorus drifted softly through the room while the rain continued its endless conversation beyond the window. And somewhere between the music, the coffee, and the falling rain, I felt something I hadn't felt in a very long time. The coffee had grown colder without me noticing. Steam no longer danced above the cup, yet its quiet warmth still lingered like a conversation that never truly ended. Rain continued falling in slow, gentle rhythms against the window, each drop catching the glow of distant streetlights before disappearing into another. I rested my hands around the ceramic mug, feeling its fading warmth, while another old song filled the room. The melody wasn't loud, it didn't need to be. Some songs speak softly because they already know you'll listen. I remembered nights much like this one, when we sat together beside another window, watching another rainstorm, sharing stories that seemed ordinary then, but somehow became unforgettable. We talked about places we wanted to see, the little house you once imagined, with books, flowers, and music always playing in the background. Neither of us knew that dreams could change as quietly as seasons. Yet I don't regret those conversations, not anymore, because for a little while they were real. The rain outside continued writing invisible poems across the glass, while the music turned another page. Inside my heart, I lifted the cup, took one slow sip, and smiled. Not because I wished to return, but because I had been there, and that was enough. The rain grew heavier, covering the city with a silver curtain. The skyline blurred until buildings became only shadows floating beyond the glass. The stereo played another familiar melody, its soft piano blending perfectly with the rhythm of the falling rain. There was something strange about rainy nights. Every drop seemed to carry a forgotten voice, a forgotten smile, a forgotten moment. Tonight it carried yours, not loudly, not painfully. Not painfully, just gently, like someone whispering from another room. I listened carefully to the rain and realized no two drops ever sounded the same, yet together they created a song only the night could understand. Years ago, that sound would have made me cry. I would have searched every memory, trying to hold on to moments wasn't trying to bring you back. It was reminding me that beautiful things can disappear and still remain beautiful. The chorus arrived softly, almost hidden beneath the rainfall. And for a brief moment, the music, the rain, and your memory became one before drifting away like water flowing quietly toward the sea. The rain showed no sign of slowing down. Its quiet rhythm filled every corner of the room, like a heartbeat, steady, patient, endless. The old wooden drawer beside the stereo still held a few forgotten things. Concert tickets, a faded photograph, and several letters bound together with a thin blue ribbon. I hadn't opened them in years, not because I was afraid, but because I thought I already knew. Every word inside tonight, for reasons I couldn't explain, I untied the ribbon. The paper had turned soft from time, the ink had faded slightly, yet your handwriting was unmistakable. Each letter began so simply, as if forever was something ordinary. You wrote about little cafes, rainy afternoons, songs on the radio, dreams that seem too small to matter. Yet somehow those were the moments life chose to preserve outside. The rain continued trying to wash the city clean, but these memories remained untouched. Some things time can soften, some things rain can erase, but kindness, laughter, and genuine love leave marks no storm can never carry away. I folded the letters carefully, placed them back inside the drawer. Not because I wanted to hide them, but because I finally knew they no longer belonged to sadness, they belonged to gratitude. Midnight settled deeper across the skyline. Every rooftop shimmered under the rain. Streetlights stretched, golden reflections across the wet roads like ribbons, leading somewhere unknown. From my window, the entire city looked wrapped in silence, even though thousands of people were still awake. Some were driving home, some were working late, some were sitting beside their own windows, listening to their own memories. Perhaps every city contains countless hearts, quietly remembering someone. At the exact same moment, the thought made me smile in a strange way. Loneliness feels smaller when you remember you're never the only one. The record kept spinning. Gently, like the rain itself, never rushing, never demanding, only existing. The room glowed with warm light, the coffee cup sat quietly beside the stereo. The candle flickered softly, casting small shadows. Across the table, everything felt still, yet completely alive. Outside, the rain embraced the city inside. The music embraced the memories. And somewhere between the falling rain and the fading chorus, I realized perhaps healing isn't the moment. The memories disappear. Perhaps healing is the moment they finally become as peaceful as the rain itself. The night stretched quietly beyond the window. Clouds drifted slowly across the sleeping city, hiding the stars, but never removing them. I watched the rain slide down the glass, following invisible paths streets below, and I wondered how many storms we survived without realizing there was a time when I believed every goodbye was the end. Every silence a permanent distance, every unanswered question a weight I would carry forever. But life has a gentle way of proving us wrong. Little by little, morning always waits. Beyond the darkest sky, the stars remain. Behind every cloud, and hope often arrives long before we notice. The music shifted into a slow guitar solo. Gentle, patient, like someone speaking quietly to an old friend. I thought about you one last time, not searching for another chance, not rewriting the story, only smiling at everything that once existed. Because love doesn't become meaningless simply because it changes. Sometimes its final gift is teaching us how to become someone stronger. The rain continued falling, yet somehow the room felt brighter than before. The clock crept closer to dawn. The rain softened until it became only a quiet whisper against the window. The city lights still shimmered across the river, but their reflections looked calmer now, as if the night itself had taken a deep breath. For years, rain reminded me of everything I had lost. Every storm carried another memory, another unfinished goodbye, another unfinished goodbye, another empty chair beside the window. But tonight, something felt different. The rain no longer sounded like forgiveness. It sounded like a song playing softly at the end of a beautiful story. I realized healing isn't waking up one morning without memories. Healing is discovering that the same rain, the same songs, the same streets can one day bring peace instead of pain. I lifted my coffee, now almost cold, and watched the final drops slide slowly down the glass. There was no sadness, only quiet appreciation for every season that had shaped me. The stereo played one more chorus, the candle burned gently, the room glowed with warm light, and somewhere between the fading rain and the final notes, I found myself smiling, not because the past had disappeared, but because it had finally become a beautiful place to visit, instead of a place I still lived. The clock, 07. Sometime before dawn, the rain began to fade. Not all at once, not with sudden silence, but gently, like the closing notes of a favorite song. The drops grew farther apart until only a few remained, sliding quietly down the window, leaving clear paths through the glass. The city slowly emerged again, street lights reflected across the wet pavement. The river shimmered like liquid gold. Everything looked familiar, yet somehow everything looked new. I leaned closer to the window, watching the clouds drift away, and realized the storm outside had ended long after the storm inside already had. There was a time when I believed rain only existed to remind us of what we had lost. But tonight, it had done something different. It had washed away the weight without taking the memories. The songs still play softly through the speakers, no longer sounding like echoes from another life, but companions disappeared into the morning, leaving only quiet streets, fresh air, and a heart that finally understood. Some storms do not arrive to break us, they arrive to teach us how peaceful the sunlight feels after they leave. The first light of dawn touched the horizon, soft shades of blue, slowly giving way to gold. The room felt different, not because anything had changed, but because I had the coffee cup, now empty, rested quietly beside the stereo. The candle had almost burned out, leaving only a gentle glow. I looked around at the photographs, the old records, the letters, the memories, and smiled. There was no sadness, only appreciation. Thank you for every rainy night that taught me patience, for every goodbye that taught me gratitude, for every song that carried me when words could not. Thank you for the laughter hidden inside old memories, for the tears that eventually became lessons, for every chapter that helped shape the person standing here today. Life never promised forever, it only offered moments, and somehow those moments were enough. Outside, the streets sparkled after the rain. Inside, the music played one last gentle chorus, and I whispered, not to anyone, but to life itself. Thank you for the storm, because without it I might never have learned how beautiful peace could be. Morning finally arrived. Sunlight filled the room, soft and golden, stretching across the floor. touching the stereo, the empty coffee cup, the photographs, and every quiet corner where memories had spent the night. The city was awake now. Cars crossed the bridges, windows reflected the morning sky. People hurry toward another day, unaware of the quiet journey that had unfolded here. The radio played its final melody, a gentle farewell to the night, not a goodbye to the memories, only a reminder that every beautiful song eventually reaches its last note. I stood beside the window, looking across the rain-washed skyline, breathing deeply. The air smelled different, fresh, clean, full of possibility. I realized the memories would always remain. The love would always remain. The music would always remain. The music would always remain. But none of them needed to keep me in yesterday. They had become part of who I am, not a place I still long to return to. The final chord faded gently into the quiet morning. I smiled, opened the window, let the fresh air fill the room, and stepped forward into the sunlight, carrying every memory, not as a burden, but as a gift. Because sometimes the rain outside is only there to help us discover the peace waiting inside. And as the city began another day, so did I.